Hey there everybody, this is BaldyPal with the Android Anthem, and I've been able to get my hands on a Samsung Galaxy S7 Edge from my partners at Verizon Wireless. They loaned me this beautiful device so that I could show it off to you guys and do a review. If you got any questions about the Galaxy S7 Edge, please feel free to leave them in the comments. I'll make sure to cover them in the full review. But today, what we are going to do is we're going to take a look at everything that comes into the box of the Samsung Galaxy S7 Edge. It comes in 32 gigabytes of ROM computer storage. That is the only option you have with the 32 gigabytes. There's no 16, there's no 64, there's no 128. However, it will allow you to put a micro SD card in there that can go up to 200 gigabytes of extra storage. Let's see what is on the back. The contents of this box contain, let's see here, the Samsung Galaxy S7 Edge, a pre-installed SIM card, a wall/USB charger, stereo headset, USB connector, quick reference guides, safety product, and warranty brochure. Stereo headset, that I believe is fancy words for earbuds. Let's break open the box, boys and girls. Let's see what's inside. That's what we're here for today. That's what we want to see. So let's don't prolong the inevitable. Let's take it apart. Nice fancy sleeve. A little flip over cover, and there you are. Little trifold lid here. Very hard plastic. Hard cardboard. And this is silver. The Samsung Galaxy S7 Edge in silver. Now that is very nice looking. I have not personally held or seen any silver device like this before. Look at that. Let's set it to the side and continue to unbox the rest. A nice little tray that the phone sits in while it's in the box. This is going to be your product information, your warranty information, and a SIM card removal tool. Let's take a look at that. Well, at least we know it's not going to fall out. There we go. A little piece of metal here with the pointy part. And I'm not sure what that part's supposed to be used for, but SIM removal tool. Warranty guides and information. It comes with a USB connector for micro USB that would go into your phone, and then regular USB that would say transfer to your computer. This is just a USB connector, though I'm not sure why exactly they're including that into the packaging. And then you have your regular charging cord, white in Samsung flavor, and it's micro USB. It is not, just like it is not USB-C, just like the Samsung Galaxy S7, the regular one. They did not make the move over to USB-C just yet. So there's your micro USB. More than likely, that's because of all the connections they have with something like the VR headset. They didn't want to have to remake all of that stuff. Charging port. Alright. Your massive brick wall charger. Samsung. USB on this side. Plug it into the wall on that side. And here are your headphones. Tucked away in a nice plastic wrapped. More tape. Look at that. Now that we got the tape off the earbud box, We've got an extra set of silicone ear cushions and a flat wired headphones. These are supposed to be resistant from getting tangles and things of that nature. And then the volume control right here, also on the headphones. There you go, 2 earbuds. Alright, so let's move right along, if we will, to the fancy device. Here we are with the Samsung Galaxy S7 Edge. There's what the name is all about right there. How the edge rolls over from the front and from the back. Let's get a close-up, shall we? There we are. And that just rolls right around with a piece of aluminum on the side to catch both of the rounded pieces of glass. Corning Gorilla Glass 4 on the back and the front. Now, on the front, what we have here is a Quad HD 5.5 inch Super AMOLED display. That's 1440 by 2560 pixels. Quad HD Super AMOLED. This is a Samsung Super AMOLED. Clear, crisp, concise. It should not disappoint. The Samsung Galaxy S7 has not disappointed. This should be no less. Inside, we're running a Snapdragon 820 quad-core processor, a 12 megapixel camera on the back with an LED and a heart rate sensor right beside it. Also on the back, the Verizon logo, the new Verizon logo. Galaxy S7 Edge written there on the back as well. Lots of fingerprints. On the bottom, you have a headphone jack. You have a micro USB connection slot. You also have a speaker port and a few antennas there on the left and the right. On top of the device, you have the SIM card tray and a microphone. Notice there is no infrared IR blaster, but this SIM card tray also doubles as the micro SD card tray. Pop this little puppy out. You see there's your SIM card and also your SIM card tray, micro SD card tray in the same port. Now this is a little flimsy plastic. It is not metal at all. This is, but this is not. This is plastic, so I would be careful and slowly and gently push it back into the phone so that you make sure that everything stays lined up properly and doesn't pop out of the joints. There we have it. Fits nice and snug. It goes in there gently. Right at the very end, you have to push a little bit harder to get that snug feeling that it's in there nice and tight. On the left-hand side of the device is where you have your volume buttons up and down. Let's notice again how thin this metal is along the side. On the right-hand side of the device, you have a power button. That's the only thing over here is the power button. And then the front, your 5.5 inch screen, 5 megapixel camera on the front right there, a couple of sensors such as proximity on the other side with your earpiece speaker. There's a home button on the bottom and capacitive buttons on either side. You can have capacitive back button here, capacitive recent apps button here, home button here, which is also a fingerprint reader. So let's talk more about the internal specs, if you will. They really pumped up the battery power on this phone this year. 3600 milliamp hour battery. The Android OS is running Marshmallow 6.0.1. It is IP68 water resistant, which means it's dust proof, water resistant, 30 minutes in 5 foot of water. You should still be good to go. Wireless charging, fast charging, quick charge 2.0, that comes with the Qualcomm 820 processor. But a couple of other features include the always on display, fingerprint reader, NFC for mobile payments. It also has Samsung Pay for the electronic magnetic emulator. And ultimately, guys, we've got the new Samsung Galaxy S7 Edge here, really bringing everything to the table this year. It should be a very, very massive competitor, and this might just be the phone to beat this year. That is, if its brother, the Galaxy S7, didn't already do it. But we will put it through the reins. We'll test everything out and tell you all about it on the Android Anthem. Again, let me know if you got any questions. Come back and see us. Leave me a thumbs up if you like the video, and I'd be glad to bring you some more footage.